Hi everybody, it's Chartsky. Today is April the 12th and we're going to try something a little bit different here. We're going to set the stage for what you're about to see in the live trading room. It was just after 10 o'clock in the morning, as you can see, and we had a scratch trade, and we were trading this SR level in crude oil. Price was pretty much dead and it broke down underneath, wouldn't come back in, so we got in up here about 45 and took out 10 ticks. So we had a 10 tick winner there. In crude oil, nothing big to see there. You've seen those all over the place. In the S&P, price was in a general downtrend, but since the 9:30 open, it had been whipping back and forth. Now we expected the downtrend to continue, but we were looking for a trigger, and the trigger was a retracement up to about this level up here. Okay, now you had a stealth zone in euro, roughly in there. I think that might be a little bit high. Anyway, it broke out and we were trying to take a retracement back into it, and then we had another one in here. I'm pretty sure it was at 76 and 76 half, and so we were looking for this market to go up and looking for this market to go up, and we're looking for the S&P to come up and then turn down, and that's where we take over as the trades were called and as they were managed in the live trading room. Oh, one more thing, we went long today. Today was Crude Oil Report day, so we kind of bled over into the Crude Oil Report, and that's going to be in here a little bit too. So here we go. Okay, we're getting the push up. I'm going to buy 380, 106, 380, the low end of the SR zone in the euro. I'm going to buy 76.1 in gold, and I'm going to sell 49 1/4 in the S&P. Sorry. Yeah, 49 1/4. I think it's going to get front run up there. 3 points in the S&P, 15 ticks in crude oil, and 16 ticks all out in the euro. I'm thinking about bumping up gold to 76.5 on the top part of that zone. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and add-on trade. 76.5, 76 add-on. 15 ticks from 76.5. May not even get in it now. Got to come up to 106, 400 where the euro is right now. Instant fill pretty much. And there we go. We're in 16 ticks. It's going to push up. And it may not get back to that bottom. All right, we're in the front part of the add-on in gold. 15 ticks. Oh, wait a minute. We're in the S&P too for 3 points coming down. All right, these should be okay. We've waited long enough. Been patient. Remember I said we should get a retest of this level, and we did finally. Whoops, I guess I need to mark. I don't know which one of these I just put it over here out of the way. Look at our target, okay? How many times this level has been hit and penetrated? We're out before that level in the S&P. This one's a little bit too far, not too far, but it's a little bit farther, okay? This one's running right along the highs. There's a lot of resistance just over that So I think we're fine in gold, and I think we're fine in the S&P. The euro could probably run up there. The only problem with gold is we're only in on part position. I did an add-on based on all these trade throughs, and it may have cost us. But we've got one here in crude oil already. So we could wind up with a really good morning off terrible, terrible price action. But that's what patience will do for you. Let's just wait and let them push, if they will. Our 10 o'clock move came a little bit late. Was pretty sure we were going to get one. But we're not out of the woods yet. This is a good push in the S&P. I do believe it's stopped running. I do believe it's a head fake. The euro's trying to push up nicely. So let's just give them a chance to work. Okay, we got this intermediate level in here, and the S&P's got to get through there first. Then it can come down to the next SR level, the main SR level at 45.5. Got through it in the S&P. All right, break even in the euro should go on up. May dink around a little bit, but after that good momentum up, I think we're okay in that market. Still just a little bit too early in gold. Oh, wait a minute. 5 minutes to the crude oil report, isn't it? I didn't realize it was this late. Time just flies some mornings, and we were sitting here being so patient. All right, break even in the S&P. Break even in gold. We'll take the add-on off. So we're protected on +1 in the S&P. It's hit the target. Let's go to +1 in the euro. About to go to +1 in gold. Make everything a free trade. Just in case we have to hold it. Because it's 10.27. See, look at this. Gold's coming back fast and hard. Boy, what a shame if we get knocked out. Should be okay in the S&P. It's hit on our target but not filled us. Gold is just hysterical this morning. We may have to roll over into the crude oil report here in the live trading room. We don't normally do it. All right, we got the S&P. We got the daily profit target, regardless of how these other two work out or not. Minute and a half to the crude oil report. All right, for those of you that are here in the live trading room that are not one-on-one, do not trade this crude oil report live. No matter what you're doing, this is advanced stuff, okay? I don't want you trading it live. You can follow along with us. And normally we don't do this, but we're usually finished before now. So we'll do the crude oil report. Today we're going to give it a chance to move first. Most of the time we have an order sitting and waiting at 9:30. I'm sorry, 10:30. Today we're going to let it break a little bit, and then we'll take an order. Watch these pivot lows. I was going to say, these pivot highs up here got right to the zone. We'll take a buy at 75. Buy at the top end of the zone. I'm sorry, one tick past it on a trade through. 53.76 buying crude oil. I'm going to watch 53.5 for a potential sell. This thing should be coming up better than it's doing. Maybe a head fake. $50 ticks all out on the crude oil report. It's going to show 50 and 75. We're just going to take 50 all out. And we've got to watch 53.5 underneath us for a potential sell. Not yet. Boy, gold is just not moving, is it? I'm going to knock the target down to 10 ticks in gold. We're in on a part fill anyway, and we missed the turn. Dad blame it, fooling with these other little scalps. All right, I'm going to sell 40 in crude oil. Again, we got to watch these lows down here. I may drag it down to 30. All right, we're in at 40, 50 tick target, all out. May get back up to 50, but there's no guarantee, so we're in at 40. Big old stops, but again, they're not to be hit. They're just there to give us room to scratch the trade. Well, all this stuff gets crunched up, doesn't it? All right, we got 20 ticks off in gold on a part position. So we could have gotten a fill at 53.5 after all on the selling crude oil. There's no guarantee. Did you? Good. Okay. All right, now we just give it a chance to work. Gonna have trouble at 25. Back up to 50. Dinking around up there. All right, this is the last head fake up, looks like. Trying to sucker in buys above 50 before it comes down. If they can get it up to that stealth zone, boy, that'll be candy for them. I doubt it'll happen. Maybe a dud. I guess I ought to look and see. I mean, we usually don't have to look at the reports. All we need to do is look at the charts. Let's find out what the inventories came in at. Drawdown a lot bigger than they thought it would be. So it may hold price. Remember the fundamentals we've been talking about and talking about and talking about. Oversupply, oversupply. So on news that should push price up, I think the move up's already been priced in. It's coming down here. We definitely saw the tail, saw it tip its hand. And don't worry about 10 ticks. Now, one of you got in at 50, and that's great, but you could have missed the whole trade. Twice down, and it's having trouble breaking. So what do we got here? It's either a dud or a late breaker. Remember how you tell the difference. Still waiting on this guy to reach up here and give us 16 ticks all out in this combined room today. I can almost guarantee you that price is going to get down here and touch 25. That's why I'm not too worried if it turns above it even a couple of times. Look, that's the push down right there so far. And it's got a lot more in it than that. Here it comes. Touched it. Touched 25. I may not have drawn my line good, but the low is 25. Looks like I missed my line by whatever millimeter. The low there is 25, right where it's supposed to come. Exactly where we knew it would touch. Now we got to be careful. We'll let it bounce back. We'll use 50 as a backstop. Now what I want to see? Now what I want to see is a break of 25. Take these things in steps. And that'll be the next step, is a break of 25, then look out below. Actually, 53 or so should be, so round number psychological level. I just can't believe this trade's taken this long to break up for 16 ticks. So we got the daily profit target plus for the live trading room, looking to see if we can't get a nice add-on in the euro. And we got the crude oil trade working, 50 ticks, all out from 53.40. All right, that euro's right at it. Crude oil's trying to break down. All right, we got the 16 all out in the euro. So a third add-on day in a row. Today didn't feel like an add-on day, just like Monday didn't. Yesterday was an add-on day from the beginning. A lot of scratches and a little 5-tick loss, but we still came out fine from the live trading room. Even on something this hysterical, I want just look at how accurate these stealth zones usually are. That's why I was so irritated and upset when we had all this sliced through in a stealth zone here. That's just hysterical computer price. Okay, we got 10 ticks out of the report trade. After all, it just wouldn't move, it wouldn't go, and 10 ticks is better than 0 ticks. Sometimes they move really good and sometimes they don't. And there is a correction that I need to make on the gold chart on the bottom left. I had marked it live as a 20 tick trade, and in fact it was an add-on trade, and we closed it out for 10, so it was 20 ticks total, and I've made that correction there. Otherwise, it was another add-on morning. Didn't feel like it, but it was. Took a little longer than normal. Usually we're done before the crude oil report, but today we weren't, and you know, it's better late than never, I suppose. So here's the CFTC disclaimer. It's very important, and I urge you to read it. And if you want more information, or if you're interested in joining us, please visit my blog at www.chartsky.com. And if you have any questions about this video, any questions about what we do in the live trading room, or any questions at all, send me an email, please, to chartskytrades@gmail.com. And thanks for watching.